Taking a quick look at Saturday night's election results for Rapides Parish. Candidate Malcolm Larvadain is headed back to the City Council as he defeats Councilman Reddix Washington in the race for Alexandria City Council's District 1 seat. Malcolm Larvadain won the election with 51% of the vote, totaling 306 votes. Incumbent Reddix Washington came in second with 49% and 293 votes. Larvadain expressed his excitement about the win, while Washington shared his thoughts on the results. If elected, Larvadain said he would focus on improving the district by listening to residents and tackling issues like blight, crime, affordable housing, and the brown water problem. His goal is to make the community better.
I'll begin by saying representation matters. If you think it doesn't, you're fooling yourself. The better quality representative, the better you are being represented. And people have been telling me that me winning the seat is an individual accomplishment. I have to correct them and say it's a community accomplishment. You know, I just may be the one that may be in the seat, but it benefits all of us. So this.
And candidate Jules Green is headed back to the City Council as he defeated Councilman Lee Rubin in the race for Alexandria City Council's open at-large seat. Green won 54% of the vote, while Rubin maintained 46% of the vote. Green last ran for councilman at large against Councilman Lee Rubin in 2022. Prior to 2022, Green served as the Alexandria City Councilman for District 3 for 10 years and was also a council president. Green shared his thoughts on being back on the City Council and what comes next when he is officially a councilman again.
We're looking to move the city forward, bring unity to the city and the council, and overall just try and improve us having better economic development in the city. We need better jobs, we need housing, and Colin, as I said before, crime is bad all across the country. So until we can kind of get better officers and people of that caliber in to work with us, going back to community policing, it's just a variety of things that we need to do to move Alexandria forward.
It's unclear when Larvadain and Green will be sworn in as councilmen, but we'll update you when we know more.